So what Chasing After You is an event that we've gathered together, my husband and I, along with some other people, to talk about the highs and lows in marriage, whether it's those of you who are looking for connection with your spouse, those of you whose connection is strong and mighty, and then anywhere that you may fall in between those two. We want you to come out and join us. The tickets are $40. You can get them through Eventbrite. You can get them through Facebook events. And you can also call us and I can give you a cash app. An opportunity to get closer to your spouse. Marriage isn't easy. The work that's involved in it, though, is worth it. When I think of connection, I think about, I have a fan at my house. Well, I have a couple of fans at my house that you have to plug up. And in the living room, we have an electrical outlet that's like the 6-prong outlets that you can stick items into, and then, you know, they plug in from that connection. Well, I have a 6-prong outlet plugged up in the living room. And so this particular time, I went to plug my fan in, and the fan didn't come on. Well, I began to look to see why, because it's plugged in, it should come on, right? It looks like it should come on. So in our search to find out why the fan isn't going, we get up and we move the couch and we look behind to see about the connection on the outlet, the 6-prong outlet, the big heavy duty one that's supposed to keep it all intact. And we find that it's dangling. It's not completely out of the wall socket, but it's dangling. So the connection is a little weak. And so we plug that back in, and then all of a sudden, the fan comes on, right? The connection is secure once again. And that's kind of like marriages. Sometimes you're plugged in completely and you get all the fire, all the air, all the things that you want. And then there are other times when the connection is kind of dingy, right? It's kind of hanging on by a limb, if you will. And sometimes it works. You know, you give it a little tug every now and then the right way and it works. But then there's times when it doesn't come on at all. The fire doesn't come on or the connection isn't there. Well, that's why we've established this Chasing After You event, because we want the fire to keep going, and that keeps going by the chase. It's whoever initiates the chase. It's not a chase that the husband only does or that the wife only does, but it's a chase that says we're going to find each other. We're going to stay connected to each other. And when it's dingy and it's not a complete, one of us has got to make the move to plug it in, right? And you make that move by understanding what your role is in the kingdom and in the universe. And as witnesses of Christ, we have a role to play. Your marriage is important. Your marriage is important. And so we want to talk about that. So join us for our event. Again, it's June the 8th at Jacksonville Community Center. And we would love to see you there. If you have issues with pain, we're trying to get sponsors to help sponsor. If you can't attend and you'd like to sponsor a couple, we would love that. We just want to get the information out, and we want to dialogue. We want to discuss and have conversations with other healthy couples and couples who would like to be healthy on what it's like when your spouse is chasing you or when you're chasing your spouse. Join us on June the 8th for Chasing After You Couples Conference. You'll be glad you